Right, so we're back at GPS devices and with a faster and better strategy. So let's take a look at this method. We're going to start over here on the left hand side. Now I've just removed this from the boat and I've just put it on the side just to make it a little bit quicker, a nice little optimization that speeds things up massively. Now the Jeep itself, I think this one's one of the easiest to drive and it's really quite quick. I took this all the way from the other side of the mission where we dragged the boat on the trailer, so I'll show you where the trailer ended up, but we took this from the far right hand side of the map and it's ended up over here now as my main driving vehicle. We're going to drive that all the way around the outside of here, so obviously no preparation for this bit, we're just going to cruise around over to the greenhouse. Now these planks I've put there in the hope that I could launch into the house hasn't really ever been successful. I don't know if there's any more optimization in that, but it's there for if you want to have a play with it, but I couldn't get it to work. I've taken out the whole wall of this building just for easy access, and we're just going to plank our way up onto the top floor, which we've very carefully and delicately blown a massive hole in. And here is the next GPS target. I don't want to really risk it by dragging it any further, but that's far enough. We go straight back out of the hole. We could blow another section into the wall that goes a little bit more diagonally if you want to save those seconds, but this has been working really well. That car has come from this area anyway. I'm going to take that car and we're going to drive it all the way down here towards where the end of the mission would be. And here you will find, you're going to smash it into that. Here you'll find that we've set up a lot of boats that I want to grab the devices from. Now they're just clustered so we can grab them as quickly as possible. The barge itself, I drove this all the way around the map and reversed it into the wall. So you need to raise the bridge to do this, but it starts in the centre of the screen and you're going to drive it all the way around here, back down through where the bridge is, which you will have lifted up, and then you're going to reverse it into the wall so that you can get that dropped off and as close to the finish as possible. Then of course put the bridge back down. I've dragged the target as close as possible, and be really careful you don't reverse it too far back, because if that box is broken it will now trigger an alarm. This orange boat here is the one that we took with the pickup truck, that's the word I'm looking for, from here. Drove that around, shot the pickup truck off by breaking the connection, and then using my hands just dragged the boat into position, and then took the pickup truck all the way up here back around to the position where you can see that it now is located. The final one is the boat from the boathouse. I didn't realise this at first when in my first video for this, but actually you can pick these up with your hands and drag them. So I took this from inside the boathouse and physically dragged it with my hands all the way around this bit, blew the gate off and took it back to that location. Now the easiest way to get it down is to just blow a hole in the wall, smash the door up and shoot the wood out and then just carry it. And then your setup's complete. So the only thing you need to do now is to make sure everything's clear. And oh, by the way, if you want to take the gates off really easily, just shoot hinges. And we're ready to run. So to get there quicker, just run along the outside edge and make sure you drop a quick save in. And we're going to pick up the target and drive. Now the pickup truck's it handles quite well. It's not the fastest, but it means you don't spin out. So just mash forward and steer around there. Try and launch out at the last second to get a bit of momentum. And then we go straight back out the way we came in and into this rubbish car. This one sends straight across the bridge, and as I said, we're going to just try and smash it into the wall there so it doesn't knock any of the boats. Pick up that device, pick up this one and that one, and you're done. With those ones next to the boat, make sure you drag them nice and clear so you don't accidentally get into the boat, which I had a couple of issues with. But once again, that's our 30-second time, and there's still a little bit of space for optimization in there, but much quicker, much easier to set up, and definitely much easier to run. You can't possibly fail it. The only thing there is to just go for a faster and faster time.